Hey guys, it's Skullkid3 and welcome to part 1 of my third AGS showcase, starting with a game called Dowell and the Ghost of Barker Manor. That's Papyrus, isn't it? Well, I'm sure leaving this game. No. But yes, so I believe this game is actually using this music, which is pretty dang cool. But I believe this game is actually a demo of a commercial release. So even if I do get through as much of the game as I can, that might still only be about 15 minutes. But basically, for anyone who doesn't understand how the AGS showcase works, I played the first 15 minutes or so of a game from the Adventure Game Studios site, and we have a lot of fun. Let's find out what is in the Ghost of Barker Manor then, shall we? I'll find out what's to do with him. So I presume this is... My name is Dowell. I'm Irish and I just turned 80. I'm a former post office employee and I've been in retirement for many years. I don't even remember how many. 30? I don't know. My life, except for that hag, my wife, was quiet. Reading newspapers in the morning, walking the dog, gardening, lunch, prepared by the intolerable wife. Afternoon nap, reading my favourite books on the rocking chair, dinner, and going to bed very early. A life that many people might envy, but even then, where did that deep feeling of discontent come from? Finally, I figured it out. I figured out what was happening to me. I figured out that I was a victim of the so-called retiree syndrome. Ah! And with that, he killed everyone in his neighborhood. I was bored. I was bored to death. How ironic. You spend all your life waiting for retirement, and when you reach it, you have the irrepressible desire to get back to work. Yes, back to work. That was the only way to feel still alive. You got it right. I'm going back to work. Are you nuts? Who the hell do you think will hire an old fart like you? You'll see, you old hag. You'll see. So, if you want to work that much, why don't you come over here? There's the whole kit. Bleh. There's the whole house to clean, clothes to iron, you still have to paint the fence. For heaven's sake, I mean a real job. What do you know? You're completely nuts! Don't you dare go through that old gate, you old fart. I'm not sure why I said the gate was old, but there's no point in shouting. You won't stop me. Ah, is that so? Then don't try and come back, you old dotot? What? Now it was close, Donald. You could have died. I also apologise to any of my fans in Ireland, but the last time I looked for a job was about 60 years ago, but I got hired at the post office. But, if I recall correctly, it shouldn't be too hard. We'll see about that. Man, we should work at Fish and Chips. I mean, they haven't even bothered to... Oh, we are going to try and work at Fish and Chips. Hey, Gramps, are you kidding? No. You're not kidding? Not even a bit. Why do you keep looking at us, Mr. Fish and Chips guy? Are you out of your mind? No. No way, not even remotely. You're too old, dude. Fried fish world is a tough one. You wouldn't stand a chance. And so he went on. I still wonder, though, why didn't they bother to name it anything other than Fish and Chips? You want to work here? Excuse me, but how old are you? 80! What is it with everyone with the eyebrows here? 80? Why don't you stay at home and enjoy your retirement? I'm bored. I really like the animation in this. No, look, not a chance. Listen to my advice. Go back home. And that's all the advice, so don't bother. But yeah, I'm liking the animation. I mean, really, it's all just the talking I've seen so far, but maybe I didn't remember correctly, or maybe times have changed. Anyway, finding a job was really hard. I asked to be hired in many places. I replied to a lot of ads, but no luck. No, I'm sorry. I need fresh meat. What? No, no way. Too slim. What? Too old. Too young. Let's see who gets the reference here. Not bad, dude. We already have a singer. Oh my god, he has an afro. He should keep that. It suits him. Maybe I was doing something wrong. Maybe I was looking for jobs not suitable for an experienced man such as myself. Yes, I had every right to be more ambitious. I could do whatever I wanted to. At least, for once in my life, I could... What? I'm trying to find... At least, for once in my life, I could choose. I didn't want to give up, so I stubbornly continued my search. Finally, after hours and hours, my perseverance was rewarded. There was no doubt. I immediately realized that it was the right job for me. I found it almost accidentally. But as soon as I stood in front of the strange agency, I realized that it was the big chance of my life. And we're gonna have to try and sell a house. It wasn't actually an agency then. Bob Delano, paranormal investigator. Something tells me this is gonna have something to do with the ghost of Barker Manor. That's just me, though. The kind of job I always dreamed of. Looking for ghosts. The Ghostbuster. Sorry. I want you. Do you want to become a Ghostbuster? Bob Delano, the most famous paranormal investigator in Ireland, was looking for an assistant. He wasn't Irish, though. I'm getting tired of doing Irish voices. I also think I'm probably pissing off all of my Irish fans. That was my great opportunity. I couldn't let it slip. I could already picture my business card in my mind. Oh, I put already earlier in the sentence there. I don't need to say it twice. Donald Dowell. I thought my name was Donald. Donald Dowell, paranormal detective. Something tells me that's a reference to another AGS game series. Wow, I always wanted to be a Ghostbuster. Since when I was a kid. Right, so now we can finally actually do stuff in the game, so I would recommend, Donald, if you want to actually do anything, you should probably head inside. Come on, in you go. No need to be shy now. What? Hello. He looks familiar. He does kind of look a little bit like, a certain Marxist. My name is Donald Dowell, and I want to become a Ghostbuster. I am Carl, Mr. Delano's secretary. I didn't exactly understand what you want. Yeah. The right person? You? How old are you? 80? 80? I don't think this job would be right for you. Why, how old are you? 194. You say that because you're afraid I might steal your position, isn't it? Absolutely not. I'm Mr. Delano's secretary, not his assistant. And why don't you work as assistant? I did, but my doctor advised me not to do any tiresome activity. How come Mr. Delano didn't fire you instead of keeping you as a secretary? He tried, but I threatened to sue him. Anyway, none of your business. And I repeat, I don't think this is the right job for you. I should probably be giving him more of an accent, but I don't wanna. On the contrary, I think I'm the right person. Look, this job requires guts. You must not be faint of heart, and as a mandatory requirement, you need to own a pair. And judging from your age... And anyways, what experience do you have? Are you inexperienced about ghosts and monsters? Am I inexperienced? That's English. Would you like to see a photo of my wife? Here's two of them, one when she was young and one when she's a bit more seasoned. Pick any of them, they're the same anyway. He provided the sound effects for me. Well, actually, it's not enough though. Mr. Delano told me to ask some specific questions. Specific. For example, do you know how to kill a vampire? With holy water? No, they used to kill the utopian socialists at the beginning of 800 with that. Wrong answer, I'm sorry. Oh, fine, Carl. What an ugly face you got. It's your glasses that are warping reality. I'm sure that's a reference, but I don't know much about Karl Marx. I want to be a Ghostbuster, as I already enhanced isn't a vampire dead already? Very funny. Wrong answer, I'm sorry. I'm guessing that this is going to be something where, like, we need to go somewhere else and find the answer, and then we'll come back and be able to use the correct thing. Let's see what's in this book of bowling balls. A book with a strange title. The Monster Hunter, a field guide. Alright, why don't you use it then, Donald? Hey, don't touch anything. I've got my eyes on you. You're right, and your eyebrows too. And then what? I just want to take it. Some sentimentalism won't do any harm. Maybe it will. Kleptomania, isn't it? Maybe in another life. Maybe in another... And then what? I don't want to fill my pocket with useless things. Ah, fine. What kind of adventure game protagonist are you if you don't want to fill your pockets with every bit of crap you come across, Now I'm talking literal crap, seriously. There must be some adventure game out there in which poo is an item that you pick up. What am I doing? I don't need to go to the barber. I don't have any hair, for fuck's sake. Okay, let's try going back to Bob Delana's office. Is there a way to speed him up? He's going a bit slowly. Yes, there is. Let's see him go now. Resume. Go, old man, go. Can we take these bones? They're made of plastic. I don't know what to do with that. Can I push Carl? Forget it. I won't touch him. Oh, but I want to. Oh, we have money. Can we bribe you, Carl? Or do I just need to say that other response I didn't try yet? No. Alright. I want to be a Ghostbuster. By sucking his blood? Wrong answer, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. As I thought, we need to get the right thing, some papers. You don't say. I don't want... Why do you refuse to cooperate so, Knife? What? I will assume that's a reference to something, but I don't know what. Huh? Okay, let's go into the bathroom. May I use the toilet? Go ahead. Don't mess it up. What if I... Why? It's a mummy. Hello, buddy. Sure, and then straight to the asylum. Well, he might be alive. Ish. Looks like a mummy, with a surfboard on his arm. Well, I think you can assume it probably is. What do you say, carpet? The dust mites are busy with the seance. Oh man, I wish I could see that. I want to take that. Can I take the dust mites? Fine, can I take the toilet paper? Oh yeah, sure, he'll take toilet paper. Toilet paper can always be useful in this kind of game. You're right. It can. Let's use the toilet. I don't need to use it now. Also because I'm wearing a very comfortable diaper someone gave me last Christmas. You've been wearing it since Christmas? Alright. That's fine. Can I take this duck? It says do not touch it. Mummy's property. Oh. But I... Oh god. That's a little... Touch myself. Touch my... Let's flush the toilet for no good reason. Wow, it works! Something tells me that's gonna be a puzzle. Maybe I need to use the toilet paper in the toilet so I can clog it up. Then we flush the toilet so it goes all over the place. Oops, I think I clogged it. And then we go and talk to Mr. Marks outside and say, oi, the toilet is fucked up. Can you go and fix it, please? And then I'll read your handy-dandy little book. There's a little problem with the bathroom. Problem? What kind of problem? The toilet. It's clogged. Oh, by 1,000 proletarian revolutions. I hate these things. Wait here. Don't touch anything. Okay. See you, Carl. Don't worry, we won't touch a thing. Lesson number 5. How to kill a vampire. To kill a vampire, you need to stab his heart with an ashwood stake. Note number 1. To avoid unpleasant consequences related to the vampire's violent reaction, it's advisable to perform the aforementioned operation when the vampire is sleeping in his coffin. Note number 2. Before starting, it's better to ask a skilled carpenter to make sure that the stake is made of true ashwood. Alright. Someone dumped a roll of toilet paper in the WC. Kids these days. Hey, wait a moment. You're the only one who went in the bathroom. What are implying? You made that mess, didn't you? No, I didn't. Are you sure? Sure as hell. What kind of person do you think I am? Okay, I trust you. Gullible old fool. I mean, seriously, that's... Okay, so let's look at the facts. That mummy has probably been in the bathroom for decades now. Never clogged the toilet. He goes in, comes back out, and the toilet is clogged. I just, you know, I'm just saying, doesn't quite add up. So, Carl, I want to be a Ghostbuster. Again. For feck's sake. By sticking an ashwood stake into his heart? Right. How did you guess it? You didn't know the answer. I knew it, but I couldn't recall it at the moment. Must be my age. This is easy, though. I have to ask you at least another question. Go on. Do you know how to kill a werewolf? What's a werewolf? You don't even know what's a werewolf? You're not ready, I'm sorry. I'm somehow guessing I don't need to go and just clog the toilet again, because that would be quite a lame puzzle solution. Just do the exact same thing about 5 different times. I'm just gonna check, though. Don't mess it up. Okay, there's no toilet paper this time, but I can unwrap the mummy's foot and do the exact. I don't know why I did it, but I hope you did it for a good reason. Oh, you bet I did. I'm just gonna pull the exact same shit as I pulled a few seconds ago. Okay, and now I flush again. Honestly, how have you already forgotten the plan? Whoops, I think I clogged it. And then repeat the process again. So that's been fun. However, it has been 15 minutes, and I don't want this to go on for too long. So guys, if you would like to find out how you kill a werewolf, or how Karl Marx will respond to having a mummy's bandage flushed down the toilet, then go download this game for yourself, and we'll all have a fun old time. I shall see you guys tomorrow for the next part of the AGS Showcase, number 3. I shall see you guys then. Goodbye.